Tom Hardy returns as Eddie Brock, aka Venom.
Shut up and sit down.
What's good? It's a Boy Dude Reviews and Venom, Let There Be Carnage, a 2021 American superhero film featuring the Marvel comic character Venom, produced by Columbia Pictures in association with Marvel and Tencent Pictures, distributed by Sony Pictures, released in it acts as the second film in Sony's Spider-Man universe and the second sequel to Venom 2018, directed by the one and only Andy Serkis, from a screenplay by Kelly Markle, based on the story she wrote with the one and only Tom Hardy. Eddie Brock struggles to adjust to life as the host of the alien symbiote Venom, while serial killer Cletus Cassidy, played by Woody Harrelson, escapes from prison after becoming the host of Carnage, a chaotic spawn of Venom. And the film also stars Michelle Williams, Naomi Harris, Reed Scott, Stephen Grayman. The film was primarily inspired by the comic book story arc Maximum Carnage, made in 1993, and the 1994 Spider-Man animated series story arc, The Venom Saga, 1996. And Venom Let There Be Carnage premiered in London on September 14, 2021, and was released in the US on October 1st, and here in the UK on October 15th. And it's so far received mixed reviews from critics, but slightly better positive reviews from the audience, and has so far grossed a whopping 193 million worldwide from a box office of 110 million. So far it's doing well. And what do I think of this film? Well, let's talk about the good. I'm really starting to like Venom and Eddie Brock's relationship in this film. They're sort of got this sort of brotherly bond, sort of friendship. It's really building into something else, and how Eddie's just seriously struggling to deal with Venom, and they have a lot of fighting back and forth, and there's a lot of really funny, cool fight scenes between them in the film. I was really surprised yet impressed by Woody Harrelson and Naomi Scott's performances as the two villains of the film. I was really digging their sort of like bond. It really reminded me of Harley Quinn and the Joker, but it was slightly different and original for it not to be too similar. But Woody Harrelson's character is just messed up in the head, and his backstory, I really like how they portrayed his backstory as this sort of psychedelic, hippie, Tim Burton-esque 2D animation, very dark and sinister. Like, this whole film had a very dark and sinister, it felt dark and sinister but had a light tone to it at the same time. The CGI in Carnage was just beautiful. It was just terrifying and creepy and wow. Although at times it did kind of look like Spider-Man's sort of design in Far From Home, with the extra spider legs sort of spinning from his backside. A lot of the audio mixing was just so damn well made. The sound effects and scores, it felt louder and more bombastic and way more creepier in this one than the first film. And of course the final battle, man, what a climactic scene. It was just so beautiful to watch and pretty terrifying. And of course that post-credit scene, I'm not going to tell you what happens, but man, it's going to leave you with your jaws just hanging. I mean, wow, I was not expecting that, and I think a lot of people weren't as well. But I also like how they sort of foreshadowed this sort of end credit scene earlier in the film. But let's talk about the mixed negatives that I had with this film. And unfortunately the story itself isn't as engaging or fun to watch compared to the first film. The first film was so straightforward and just so easy to watch and easy to follow, and for a film that's only 90 minutes long, 97 minutes long, it sure felt like I was in the cinema for a long time. The pacing felt very slow at times, especially the scenes when Venom sort of leaves to go off on his mini adventure partway in the film, particularly this nightclub scene. It just kind of slowed down and I was just feeling a bit sluggish watching it. And although it was cool seeing Michelle Williams' character and her boyfriend return, they didn't really do a whole lot. They were just sort of there, and they didn't have such a big or epic or fun role compared to the first film. But overall, Let There Be Carnage was pretty fun to watch, just like the first film. It was up there. It may have not been as epic as that first film, but it was such a nice film to watch overall, and I'm going to give this film a 7 out of 10. I'm going to give it a B. Go check this out and stay for the end credits. Well, mid credits is actually, but please please stay there. You need to watch it. It's probably the first end credits in a long time that it's necessary for you to watch it. Otherwise, you're just not going to appreciate the future films that are going to come out from this Sony universe. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Check out my other MCU movie reviews, my other Marvel reviews, and all that lovely jazz. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and A Boy Did Reviews signing out.